remarkable,
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 Remarkable freshman class in Princeton history.
Their progress has been remarkable.
Yeah.
Remarkable.
Yeah.
Remarkable.
Yeah. Yep. Amazing.
It's really remarkable. It's really remarkable. It's really remarkable.
Excuse me?
I knew she was talented.
You did a remarkable thing today, Watson.
We needed without tearing them apart emotionally was remarkable. Quite remarkable.
Wasn't German, I'd blush.
Germans don't blush.
No, they're being told they're remarkable.
What? That's a remarkable recovery.
War in the Arctic is a very remarkable thing.
Remarkable. What did you do, Marianne? What do you mean, what did I do?
Further ignorance. I wanted to demonstrate a remarkable device I recently acquired from the Orient.
apply,
apply, apply,
Apply.
apply.
Of course not. It's your application.
Maybe I should apply then. Princeton seems like a cool place.
It's very cool.
So you're saying I should apply? I should apply? I should apply?
What about the equal time agreement?
That doesn't apply to studies in education.
Questions? Your Honor, Mr. Simmons was highly intoxicated. People versus Kearns. Intoxication renders a police statement inherently unreliable.
Kearns is an Illinois state case. It doesn't apply here. It doesn't apply here. It doesn't apply here.
Emily, if you take this plea, as soon as a psychiatrist says that you're ready, we will apply for your release.
Agent Orange. I came up with that one. I apply my personality in a paste.
Oh, I doubt. It's 1 month.
Dad just thinks I need to apply myself.
Oh, I agree, and a tutor will help you do that. That was an instruction promulgated by Moses for the Levites.
So it doesn't apply today.
You go to Cal? I'm applying, but I got that because my dad's name is also Cal.
Thank you.
Best steak in the whole Northwest? You're making me hungry.
Yeah, well, it's horse meat, but they kicked me back 20 bucks a head, so.
How do I apply for your job?
Fuck you.
I'm applying.
What?
Or Mike Newman is. Grabbed a common app back in Seattle. Finance this how?
Multiple student loans.
You're applying to school?
There's this thank me for going to prison for you by going to college kind of request on the table, but I don't think I'm actually gonna go.
The rules of dispersion still apply to everyone.
beast,
Beast,
Based. Beast.
beast.
Just wood.
It's not the trees I'm afraid of, sire. You know there are stories of a man-eating beast, inhabiting these parts.
What is this? Your Majesty, I don't know what beast this is.
In the name of God, what kind of beast is that? What kind of beast is that? What kind of beast is that? And the beast he's riding doesn't look much either.
Osler?
Mainly here, everything is weather permitting. It's like a beast, like a live beast. They don't like visitors.
That's expulsion. The beast is done.
Where's the beast? The beast? The beast? The beast dead.
I should have told you that 20 minutes ago. Let's go. It's gonna be beast.
Your aim is perfect. Your strength great enough to kill the poor beast with a single shot.
But I was worried.
Well, the beast is gone. Regina lives.
We didn't get a good look. Some manner of beast with wings.
That sounds a lot like the monster that attacked me in New York.
And the monster you're gonna marry?
For a world with no magic.
No magic, no beast.
So all we have to do is lead it over the town line.
canal,
Canal.
Canal.
Canal. Canal.
Panama. Darien Gap south of the canal. Canal. No roads, no electricity, no cops. Nothing but...
All over South and Central America. And when they got Nicaragua, that put them 50 miles from the Panama Canal. Reagan drew the line in the...
What is this place?
It's a canal. It's a canal. It's a canal. It dates back to the Roman occupation of Britain.
Lake Gatun, Eastern Canal, approaches to Cartagena, 2750.
You know the river is.
Go to the canal! Be careful! The moonlight will force you to fly low!
To the lungs, through the veins and arteries. Just as the canals of Venice bring provisions to the city.
Assault.
Where do we find him?
Well, this just lists his place of employment. 1215 Canal Street, second floor.
Passes through Nazi lines to reach the... Whoa. That is not the Suez Canal.
I think I found a way out of here. Navy used to send frigates through this canal all the time.
3-0, back to open water. Negative, we'd never make it. Steady course 200, we're going through the canal.
Helm left standard rudder, steady course 200.
I estimate they're here, heading right for our ambush.
How long till we're out of the canal?
10 minutes, sir.
Perfect.
Hospital, because if I bleed to death, you are going to jail.
If you bleed to death, you're going in the canal.
Impose.
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 How's Boston?
Impressive.
This is it. Jim Ram HQ.
It's impressive.
Like I thought.
Impressive. I missed the pattern.
That's right.
And I find that impressive. Come.
Hey, I also went in on the dog poop with Derek.
So you literally gave half a shit. Impressive.
I was impressive. This painting?
Impressive.
Dracula.
Impressive. You're commander of my titles, but tell me who you are and what you want here.
Nice job. No, impressive. But I've got the statue. Cool. I mean, impressive.
Impressive. Impressive.
How do normal people spend their money?
Very impressive, Mr. Allen. Your reaction to stimuli at super speed continues to improve.
It's just a copy. This note, it makes me sound like an invalid. The invalid.
One day her husband's an Iron Man, the next day he's an invalid.
Got you this book. You have to read it.
This is Malcolm's son says the will is invalid. They amended it.
Here it is.
Michael!
Neural bridge exercise. Invalid.
You won't, Sam.
Doesn't look like an invalid.
Score one for Mordecai, for I had filled it with an invalid port of unbelievable nastiness.
Oh, excellent.
No, this means I have to sell the majestic house. And then I have to pay for someone else to take care of the magnificent invalid, baby.
I know. You have a TV in your room. Why don't you just have breakfast in bed?
Because I'm neither an invalid nor a woman celebrating Mother's Day.
Mate, stop. I don't fight invalids.
It's never your house.
I mean, it's weird. You know how she signed the will only a year ago? You know, her being an invalid and all.
Signed and notarized.
And in each instance, the young woman insisted that she be the one to nurse the invalid back to health.
Truck 67, assist the invalid. 32.
Hey, Brian. Yeah.
Commodity.
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 Commodity. Commodity.
You tax a crime. You make it a commodity. 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 The Medicis make their fortune from this vice.
2 million.
Well, perhaps, but to him, art is just a commodity. Just a commodity. Just a commodity. Something you buy high and sell higher.
A curvy ball.
Curveball's a very meager commodity. A commodity. It's all about the grip. Take a hold of that and put your finger across the lace and
play it cool with you. I mean, you know that they have a commodity that you want.
Time is the single most precious commodity in the universe.
The purpose of today's sale is to begin trading a new commodity on the black market.
You need to get caught up on the commodity futures markets.
He doesn't see women as a commodity. We differ on that front.
I find the anti-prostitution laws in this country rather Victorian. Sex is a commodity. Why shouldn't there be a market for it?
Why can I not move on? Why does the matter persist in buzzing away at my most precious commodity, my concentration?
This vaccine your doctor's coat has developed is now the single greatest commodity in the world.
With a powerful magic that she cultivated with that most precious commodity, time.
Guys got campaign funds.
Nah, forget the funds. You know what? The most valuable commodity in any election is the candidate themselves.
Definite.
Definite.
Definite. Definite. Definite.
$8,000. That's a definite. That's a definite. That's a definite. Then we should probably help save Marty's job after that.
You're sure? Definite. Only one thing he wants.
Not yet, no. But soon, I think.
But there's nothing definite. But there's nothing definite. But there's nothing definite.
Well, it takes time.
The marriage will be done in 2 years. That's definite. That's definite. That's definite.
Harmony. Nathan's. Well, you know, for definite this time.
Yeah, right.
Why do they hire these greasy subs?
Negative, sir. Definitely illegal.
Detain him for now.
Are we dealing with the same thing?
Oh, that's a definite. But the difference is, this victim is still alive, which means so is the parasite.
Fring's head of corporate security.
It's a definite hard case.
Those are definite, yes.
Definite.
We should be good.
Consider, I thought the bridge was definite.
Nothing is definite.
This bridge is a priority 1 item.
It's very important to your president.
Preserve.
Preserve.
Preserve. Preserve. Preserve.
You mean preserve, preserve, preserve.
You have to teach me that.
Men can preserve their sex appeal into old age.
I mean, if the vessel were kept alive in a heightened state of fear or agitation.
And if the right drugs were used to preserve the voga, preserve the voga, preserve the voga.
He would learn how to preserve scent, so that never again would he lose such sublime beauty.
Pickles preserve you when you change, Max. They give you strength.
Where we seek to disseminate and preserve knowledge, they seek to alter and suppress it.
If it fell to you to keep her alive, would you truly say, no, I'll preserve another's life instead?
I would find another way.
She's right. Hot fire's not going to preserve the meat as well.
You preserve the integrity of the initial encounter by denying yourself further ones.
I created Passageway in order to preserve the hope of future life after death.
Yes, in a 10,000-acre nature preserve called Branch Cross.
You can preserve our memories?
No.
And I want to give you a last chance to preserve what you have.
Existence.
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 Existence. Existence. The mere existence of the file proves that Mr. Istok perjured himself for Jason Brodeur's benefit.
So what proof do we have of its existence?
Time gives legitimacy to its existence. Time is the only true unit of measure. It gives proof to the existence of matter.
Our orders are to defeat them before they pose an irreversible threat.
Their very existence is a threat.
Until now.
So, where did the Warners get it, and why are they denying its existence?
It's a ghost base. The government's never confirmed its existence, but...
Eating garbage.
I did not determine that it would be my mind that would dominate our existence, but thank God it was.
No, you cannot go there. Listen, secrecy is what they value most.
We can't ignore their existence. They're not ignoring ours.
Please.
It's ironic that when angels descend from heaven with concrete proof of God's existence...
I was sent with a team to stop Quan and cover up the satellite's existence, but he beat us to it.
So with all due respect to my existence, my various thriving enterprises...
This, gentlemen, is our mission. The great barrier of our existence. Does it remain?
Even if by doing so you could end your own existence.
Which means I would never be born.
You should have faded from existence.
Confusion.
Confusion. Confusion.
Confusion.
Confusion.
Just to avoid any confusion, I'd like you to know that we do offer several distinct experiences.
The great dark sea, in sleep, in confusion, confusion, confusion.
Yes, well, sorry, but with all the confusion.
Hey, a minute. Oh, hold up here. Seems to be a bit of confusion. I'm supposed to be on this detail.
Wouldn't you want to speak with your husband?
Okay, there's been some confusion. I think there must be some confusion. I never filed a police complaint against Al.
They were confused, too. There's no confusion. Janko's smart.
May I assume you've cleared up any confusion with Detective Cortez?
No, you may not.
You were wearing it the other night.
Oh, I see the confusion. The stone in my necklace, that's not a diamond.
Sorry about that. A lot of confusion around here without Dr. Russell.
I signed it personally, so there's no confusion. I'd like you to leave 51.
It's as is. I don't want any confusion about that.
No confusion.
Concentration.
Concentration.
Concentration. Concentration. Concentration.
Wind dispersion. Concentration of pollutant. Concentration of pollutant. Concentration of pollutant. Horizontal deviation, right?
For Prince.
What about that fire?
Analysis of the burn showed high concentration nitrocellulose and camphor.
Lexi, I saw you wipe beamers out of the sky without even lifting a finger.
What I do relies on concentration. Concentration. Concentration.
What? In between her legs, there's an opening with a concentration of sensors.
In the 30s, Jews refused to believe they could be sent to concentration camps.
I think we're seeing some tectonic plates here.
The sulfur concentration is showing that the thermal vents are closer than expected.
It's out the middle, man. This is 100% legitimate, federally insured. The money passes through a concentration account, so it never registers as a deposit, and if you like...
Document. It's everywhere. Highlighted in red.
The last page seems to have the largest concentration. Can you enlarge it?
With the current concentration ratio in the blood sample, there's only one possible location with a large enough quantity of the sedative.
I increased the concentration of her vaccine and gave her some epinephrine.
Oxide on it. I know it's a long shot, but Central City has the highest concentration of iron oxide in the country.
One lapse in concentration, one wrong judgment, and you're dead.
We should go to Brazil.
No, sweetheart, we cannot go to some concentration camp.
I don't understand why we can't...
I can't explain.
Guidance.
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 Not the benefit of your divine guidance.
Guidance, guidance, guidance. You want guidance?
Surely you must know some soul in need of a little guidance. Guidance. A relative, perhaps.
recently.
Maybe you should ask God for guidance, for guidance, for guidance.
The elders need guidance on matters that are beyond their experience. I provide wisdom. That is now your role, to provide guidance in the present using memories of the past. Move closer.
I'll walk you through the menu. Carl, I've done this before. I can help guide you. I don't need guidance right now. I need space.
You have arrived at your destination. The route guidance is now finished.
And the bat. Yes, it's just there for guidance. You keep your left elbow high.
You are children, and you require guidance. There is no room for imperfection.
Hey!
Katya, she's a guidance counselor. She handled Maxim's enrollment.
And Ben, you need to make sure they have constant, proper guidance.
I'd like your guidance and your expertise.
Away. Away. Away.
Away. Away.
Need to borrow $250, otherwise they're gonna take away Big Red. They can't take away Big Red. Sorry, it's none of my business.
And they're just too old to be handled anyways. It's really a shame.
Sounds like the same people who stopped coming here want to take away what's yours.
And I think if he had something to ground him, he wouldn't be so eager to fly away, fly away, fly away.
Even with all the stuff that was going on with him, I did everything I could to make it work, and he threw it away.
Unless you're gonna use your shank to take out the pipe. Put it away. I'll put it in your neck. You won't get us out of here.
Now go away. You got your answer. Now go away.
Billy? Alright, you gonna go get your mask and your billy club and take it away from me, huh? Black Canary.
Boil this for an hour and drink the tea. Makes all your pain go away.
But I can attack them where they're not. And Casterly Rock can't run away.
I tried to run away, but Renly Baratheon took me in his arms.
Memorize.
Memorize.
Memorize. Memorize.
Memorize.
Well, he memorized it. He memorized it. He memorized it.
Yeah. I mean, I've got training and laundry, and I got some stuff I gotta memorize.
What you need to do is memorize everything that's inside. Who you are, what you are, where you've been. Complete bio.
I have to become his student. Memorize every move he ever made, every attack he ever executed.
I've come up with a list of questions that I think Charlie's most likely to ask. If you memorize these answers, I'm sure you're going to nail this interview.
Section because people can never find their cereal, even when it's right in front of them. So memorize the names and where all the different boxes go.
Lose all soul and become mind. Some lose all mind and become soul. Oh man, I memorized this whole thing to impress you.
Took karate in Tokyo. Lectured on economics at Yale. I can memorize the front pages of the New York Times in 5 minutes and repeat it back to you in 5 weeks.
You memorize the Jenkins resume?
Oh, I have done this before, boss man.
If you wanted me to memorize a passage for you, then you should have had your mosquito pass the message along.
Urine sample. I looked in your purse, found the list of questions you were supposed to memorize before you came to the clinic.
All right, I cared enough to memorize that stupid joke, but that's all I care.
Accountant.
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 X. He was an accountant. He was an accountant. He was an accountant. He's really buttoned up.
Norman is an accountant. He generously does our books for free.
I'm a little occupied at the moment. I just talked to the accountant. The accountant. He said my accounts were frozen. He said my credit cards were all canceled.
Oh, no need to get out of the car, Mr. Diggle. It's just my accountant. The only threat is boredom.
You have failed this city. I'm only an accountant.
Just the money.
Who does your taxes?
I am currently without an accountant, Mrs. Luke.
D-I-L-L-O-N, an accountant friend of mine.
Oh, just rainy day fun, margarita money. You should meet my accountant. He's a friggin' miracle, man.
What we have here is the best accountant in our little company. In the state of Maine. Best damn accountant in the U.S.O.A.
We got a team of forensic accountants should be able to log and tally the whole batch in a few hours.
Talbot has contact addresses for 2 separate accountants. This one is an independent accountant by the name of Martin Rydell, handles something Peter calls his executive private account.
We go from here.
First, we file a preliminary injunction to keep him from moving any more assets, and then we hire a forensic accountant.
Would you be sitting right now? Huh? You would be an accountant, or working in a bakery or something like that.
Perception. Perception. Perception.
Perception.
Perception.
War. Only it's not being fought by guns and missiles, not yet at least. It's a war of perception, perception, perception.
Blank spells, perhaps you've noticed this already. Mood swings, unreliable sensory perception, perception, perception.
Unreliable sensory perception.
Kate, this is politics. Perception, perception, perception is reality. The truth won't matter.
One thing seems pretty clear. Whoever or whatever did all that was playing with our perceptions, getting inside our heads.
They say power is a matter of perception. I've always disagreed with that.
It's a common exercise to strengthen depth perception, the kind of thing that you might do if you were...
Monocular. You're saying that he was blind in one eye?
In his right eye. He's learning depth perception.
Do that. It's about perception, public confidence.
How can I do that? Her perception of you is clearly clouded by her emotional attachment.
You suffer a false perception.
It's impressive. Like I said, being blind doesn't mean not having keen perception.
To be honest, the whole competitive thing doesn't really interest me. I'm all about challenging perceptions.
You need to get back to a child.
That's not perception, that's eavesdropping.
Oh, they realize that this is a first draft? All we have here really is a perception problem.
You seem a bit hesitant.
Why do you say that?
Well, you've raised a good point about public perception. I don't want you to think that I'm dismissing your concerns casually.
Progressive.
Progressive. Progressive.
Progressive.
Progressive.
It's actually 20 times weirder in person.
No, I think it's progressive. Progressive. Progressive.
Fortunately, she's going through some kind of progressive, hippy-dippy eco-terrorist phase.
Us to the Tea Party.
I was being unfair. You're not a reactionary, you're a progressive. You're a progressive. You're a progressive.
Well, she's dating right now, so I have to...
No, I know. You guys are super progressive and cool and all of that shit, and I love it. It's great, but I just don't need to know...
Hey, Dan Trunkman. I'm sorry, I'm just a little thrown. I saw Chuck Portnoy from Dynamic Progressive Systems, and she mentioned that she's going to see you,
Good morning, Dynamic Progressive Systems. Please hold.
It's not a small thing. 5% is a lot.
Don't the Amish ride horse and carriages?
Well, you're progressive.
I can't fucking do this!
Well, you better get your best Brando on, Haas, because we need you.
What is that? A little present from the progressive state of California.
Hadn't already paved the way.
So does that mean that the Herald is not particularly progressive?
I think that they are.
It's not as progressive as I'd like.
You mean radical?
Mature. Mature.
Mature. Mature.
Mature.
Craft your reply.
So, that's mature, mature, mature.
You have a wife, and you're mature. Mature.
I was scared too, still am, every single day.
What about Angela? Angela is a mature, intelligent, understanding woman.
Many pretty young girls here to assist you?
Oh, I'd prefer a mature woman.
I'm now the owner. If you'd like to make an appointment, I could arrange for a mature woman to assist you.
Take love over money any day. Wow, that's mature of you.
But humanity just isn't mature enough to control the important things.
Bang one of those chicks on Desperate Housewives. I'm mature. I like older women.
What happened to Trevor?
Boo!
It's real mature, Dad.
A mature human brain cannot pass through a dilated cervix. We might be rid of the pair, but...
As I generally do.
Mature deliberation.
I know that you think you are mature enough to make your own decisions, but you are not.
Proceedings. 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 Proceedings.
Proceedings.
Set forth the reasons for our proceedings. Proceedings. Proceedings.
Before I left the States, Cameron and I were already halfway through divorce proceedings. Proceedings. Yeah, technically we were married, but we weren't a couple.
Attempts to achieve the same effect.
Which was?
An end to the criminal proceedings. The criminal proceedings. The criminal proceedings. Stealing the memos should have forced Angela White
to show the jury your testimony in a court of law. Now, if any time during these proceedings you feel the need for a break, please feel free to do so.
And I can't. Look, I'm trying to help you here, okay? Because we could begin foreclosure proceedings at any time.
Terrifyingly efficient right-hand woman, Maureen Cope.
Mr. Locking, I prepared an Excel spreadsheet of the proceedings for you and your...
They can push through the quickest habeas corpus proceedings the courts have ever seen.
There's no further business with this court. These proceedings are concluded, with our thanks to the litigants.
Moons will soon be rising. Let us not delay the proceedings any further.
Perhaps this setback's a blessing. The longer we draw out these proceedings, the more we embarrass Lorenzo in the public eye.
As a rote recitation of well-established facts, today's proceedings will rival the monotony of an evening of trivial pursuit.
File a suit and encumber this property indefinitely, or could start some criminal proceedings. But I don't think any of us want that. Now, do we?
Lumps, but I'm fine now. The bar is going to open disciplinary proceedings. What for?
Carrot.
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 That's the thing with a horse. You can't just love on him and buy lots of carrots. 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 Bribery doesn't work with horses. Carrots. Carrots. Carrots.
Huh?
Behind you.
Oh, right. Excuse me.
Feeding time. Hey, some parsnips and carrots, carrots, carrots. Good for the skin.
It is apparent that you are well versed in the stick, but what of the well-known carrot?
A bunch of snowmen are standing in front of the barber shop, and one of them says...
Who smells carrots?
Horse?
La soñadora.
Yeah, we kind of hit it off. I was hoping maybe I could go feed her some carrots before we leave.
I'm sure she'd love it.
Not like today. Stumbling around in 3 feet of slime for some peas and carrots. That's living.
Not mocha. Carrot.
Carrot.
Chocolate or mocha?
Carrot.
Are you sure about that? Because Bugs Bunny hasn't RSVP'd yet. Wipe my memories.
Wow, that sounds like a threat, not a carrot.
Not lying. I tried to stick with you before. It didn't work so well. So I'm offering a carrot.
I'm listening.
Sven, stop pouting. You love carrots. What is wrong with you?
Think maybe he missed me?
Foresee. Foresee. Foresee.
Foresee.
Foresee.
I gather she's planning to stay in the village for the foreseeable future.
No one can foresee the future. No one can foresee the future. No one can foresee the future, Doctor.
This is an eventuality I did not foresee. Foresee.
foresee. I'm very disappointed.
His accomplice.
Two of you had a pretty good plan, except for there was one thing you couldn't foresee.
Well, can't foresee this ending badly.
Please, Case. I foresee you. I see you. I see you. I foresee you. Lullaby. I foresee
Hold on, buddy.
It's not a time for believing in the promises of heaven. Only our intelligence enables us to foresee and prepare our future. Nor did I foresee the benefits of working with the American police.
You know, I can foresee a lot of possible outcomes to this thing.
I did not foresee the day that Masaya Yamashiro appeared at my door.
I don't foresee myself trusting someone who showed up to his first day of work at a billion-dollar research facility wearing it.
Instead of 25%, you get 1% of what I foresee as being pretty solid profits.
You and your husband. Don't get me wrong, it's been an honor working for you, but I didn't foresee having to work with Seth.